Hello and welcome to week one of Statistics 2. For this week, we're going to take a step back to the last couple weeks of Statistics 1 and take a look at chapters 13 and 14 in the text that deal with conducting what is called a t-test. And basically, a t-test is a form of hypothesis test where you are comparing either one sample of data to maybe a pre-existing known mean to see if your set of data is significantly different than a pre-understood mean. Or you might have two different sets of data and you're comparing them to each other. Either way, the test is basically run through the same format. Please read the text, chapters 13 and 14, again, paying close attention to the notation throughout it. And I'd really like to work on the idea of following the write-ups for our prompts, following the hypothesis test summary procedures that the text uses, for example, on page 253 in the text, 235, and also page 252. You'll see in the text there's some grade in boxes that walk you through the whole process of stating your research problem, your statistical hypotheses, the calculations themselves that are used, what the decision is of that test, and also the interpretation of the test. So you won't be getting many problems to do each week. And for example, this week there are 3 of them. And many of you may have already conducted these in the end of Statistics 1. But I'd like you to take it a step further and follow the procedures again that are on page 235 and also page 252. For all of these, you may use Excel. Whenever Excel and the analysis tool can be used, feel free to use it throughout this course. There are times where I would like you to take a look at what's happening, physically with these types of statistical analyses that are run and the calculations that are behind it. But in reality, you're going to be using Excel or some other tool in your either place of work or in your research anyway. So I think it's just as important to get familiar with that. You'll see on this page for week 1, not only the key prompts to complete, but also I ask that you go onto the Slack discussion space and go into the pound introduction section there, or hashtag introduction, I guess, and introduce yourself. There's a prompt there to say, basically give a little information about yourself, so that we can all get a sense of who we are. And also further down on here, you'll see that I posted videos, some of which are based on Excel and how to use Excel for this chapter of the text, but also a screencast that kind of walks you through the idea of what's going on with a t-test. And then further on down here with conducting and finding confidence intervals. So take a look at these screencasts if you like. Also, the Excel ones again are helpful, I believe, if you want to solve, for example, 1411 here. It can be done on Excel rather easily. And good luck. Everything due Monday night by midnight, Monday the 28th. And our cycle for the course will follow this. The weeks will begin on a Tuesday, although everything is available to you whenever you like. But we're looking for Monday nights to be the completion date. And we'll also look to have some Google Hangouts throughout the course. I do not believe we need one for this week due to the fact that I believe anybody who has taken Statistics 1 has already had these chapters, and I'm hoping that this is a review for you. But I'll post whether or not we're going to have one for week 2 as far as a Google Hangout. Again, it'll most likely be on Wednesday evenings, probably around 7:30. Well, good luck this first week, and I look forward to read your posts, both in the Slack discussion space, but also for your solutions for these problems. Thank you.